Okay, I'm back because this individual messaged again, but it's important because it literally falls right into the example that I'm speaking of when someone is strongly convicted by cursing. Okay, it's so predictable. All right, so like I said, she did give me the Ephesians 4:29. Okay, and she gave me the acronym. All right. So I'm going to give my response, even though I kind of touched on it on part 2, but just so you have context to her response, okay? I said it is foul when it is derogatory. I'm not using it in a derogatory way. Therefore, yes, it still falls under your acronym of THINK, which is it truthful, is it helpful, is it inspiring, is it necessary, is it kind, right? If it was truly an issue, I would be convicted because it's not a matter of my comfortability in wicked or immoral behavior. Someone named it as foul, but it does not mean it is foul. That is the point. Someone gave a list of words, a measurement of morality that is not necessary and complicates your understanding. I can say dang, but I can't say damn. That makes no ethical sense. It is a form of judgment and it doesn't fit into the acronym that you provided. Okay? When it offends someone, you simply take caution not to offend. No matter what kind of words you use, you can insult without a single curse word. Okay? But it does not offend me, and would if it truly offended God. I appreciate that you believe that you have been led to correct me and you work hard to correct yourself. But I can guarantee you that my message is the actual message. It is no big deal as long as it is not harming anyone, and far more big deal if you choose to denigrate anyone for the choice to do so. Okay? You have a wonderful day, dear. Now listen to how she decides to respond to me. Now this whole time she's been going back and forth with me, responding to me, but then all of a sudden she changes her tune. Okay? And she had also said that I spoke what I did out of genuine care and also divine guidance. Okay? The entire time she's calling herself the divine, or about divinity. Okay? This is very important because this is exactly what I'm saying. She said it's not judgment, it's discernment. Maybe someone needed to hear what I was guided to express, therefore it's expressed. If you didn't let it go, instead of feeding your ego off of it, or whatever is your issue, to point it's becoming disrespectful towards someone following divine guidance, don't matter if the comment is after something you express, doesn't make it all about you. What was expressed was out of genuine care and guidance, not directed at anybody particular. This is very important. How did all of a sudden you go from addressing me specifically and what I'm saying to I wasn't speaking to anyone in particular and you're being egotistical? Because all the way in the beginning, I had already stated that people who use language, foul language, as a way to support their ego and to support their image, those are the only people that worry about cursing, right? So then all of a sudden, now I'm egotistical and my comment is disrespectful, but I never said anything disrespectful in my last comment was actually, I appreciate that you think that you're supposed to do that, but I'm letting you know that's not really how shit works. Okay? Now, and then she puts a little angel at the end. All right? I said, you're a piece of poop. And then you got this shit. Okay? Please choose the foul comment. Note that the foul comment doesn't have a curse word. Curse words are a construct and selected by society, not the Most High God or even the devil, okay, which has already been spoken on, okay? That is where you use your discernment, and why it is in fact judgment to believe someone who openly admits they use curse words needs to evolve. We as a society evolve and devolve the words itself, but they don't always indicate or have great bearing on morality and divinity. In the 80s, shit wasn't even a curse word. When the Bible was written, damn was not a curse word, okay? The verse you have chosen to use would specifically state these words as restricted because God is not elusive, okay? Instead, it advises not to be unwholesome. In the two examples provided, the word with the supposed foul language is wholesome and fits your THINK acronym. And now, because I'm sharing what I am guided to express, you have decided to default to implying that I'm being disrespectful to you when I'm higher ranked than you. You were guided to express what you expressed so you could get the actual message. I'm the actual messenger here. Okay? That standard is manufactured and manipulated to divide. Okay? So, she said, higher ranked, us divine ones don't compete or come at others out of ego response. We are genuine and authentic to the best of our current ability. Okay, so even if I was cursing, that would still be my current ability, correct? So, if you want to speak of rank, it's wise to know of the rank those you come at. I place this in divine's hands. Some may be inspired by what was expressed. Go make it all about you elsewhere. Done wasting energy on your low vibrational comments. Okay, so we are being absolutely clear. You are the one being guided by your ego. Your message is in fact not for anyone in particular because it is not of God. Me stating I am higher ranked and the fact that you recognize it as competition instead of someone who has the ability to teach you is the first sign. You are the one labeling yourself with divine to distinguish yourself as set apart from others. In all of these comments back and forth, it was the first time I designated myself with any spiritual ranking. I want you to look up the term covert emotional incest because it blocks intuition and discernment and causes self-righteousness, which is what you are displaying here when you imply no one in particular needs to evolve. And I put it in quotations because the fact is you are claiming that people need to evolve based off of a social construct. Okay, so I don't commonly, when you imply no one in particular needs to evolve or become their best self based off a societal standard of morality, I don't commonly flex my spiritual authority. I don't even call myself divine and all that labeling. Self-righteousness is a result of long-term emotional abuse, and you may have witnessed someone who was heavily abused and as a result of perceived unrighteousness. So you hold yourself to extreme pressures to not be ridiculed like that person. You suffer from cognitive dissonance and cannot process facts that disassemble your opinion that you are more righteous or divine than another. And you resulted to project your own ego onto me when challenged with the truth. Okay? So please read the books, The Emotional Incest Syndrome by Patricia Love and Silently Seduced by Kenneth Adams and Heal. All love. Okay? So explain how you're allowed to call yourself divine. And when I say I'm higher ranked, so I actually have the knowledge. When I say that, I don't commonly, like I said, I don't commonly, y'all know I'm not egotistical. So that's why I'm bringing it to you. You know that I'm not, okay? It's not even necessarily about the intuitive level, okay? What is in my chart is extremely rare. So I know when I'm speaking to her and she's speaking in this manner, it's because either one, she has a lower rank, or two, her discernment is blocked. And the discernment is blocked. All people have intuition, not everyone has gifts, okay? The act of covert emotional incest is the act of binding of intuition, okay? So a lot of people develop self-righteousness when they choose to do whatever societal standards that are the binding. They come into a level of self-righteousness. And this is exactly what the lesson is about. This is exactly what the first video I said was about. When I made that comment and I said that people who have a heavy conscience, people who have a heavy soul, nitpick specifically with this cursing because they cannot handle, their soul is not light enough to handle this standard, right? So I don't commonly, it's been months since I've had a back and forth with someone, but she literally displayed exactly what I was talking about in the first part to a T. It's so predictable. Y'all have a good day.